This is Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning. Now, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now, remember, the API number for crude will be out today at 4:30, and then the EIA report on crude will be out on Wednesday at 10:30. Also, remember, it is Fed week, okay? So Wednesday, the Fed's going to be. Now, yesterday, we had a pretty good rally here in the stocks. And then what did I say? If you have a rally on Monday, then we have turnaround Tuesday. So far, you can see where the market is selling off on Tuesday. We have to see if crude oil or natural gas follows that trend. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, here on your daily chart, you can see here where we've had this nice green candle going on here. Let me big her up a little bit. Okay, really nice big green candle. Now, today so far, we have an inside day, which basically means your highs and lows are within the inside of the highs and lows of the previous day. Okay, so let's just look here at the downside here first. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to start watching the top of these candles. So far today, your low is 81.81. Then what we do is we just follow this candles here. Okay, so this is that 81.62. That's going to be key. And then right below that there, you have 81.45. And then what we want to do is go to the left of the chart here. This is that 80.85. Okay, see where that price channel comes in? That's going to be very, very key level. Now, again, if that's lost here, we can follow the top of this candle. You're looking at 80.67. And then we can look over here to the top of this candle, which is 80.41, which was basically bottom of this candle right here. Okay, so that was 80.49 here. So that was your nice support level going on here. Now, again, if that's lost here, you want to always look to yesterday's low here. Okay, that's 80.56. Always keep that in track, your high, your low, and your closing of the previous day. But your key levels here is going to be right here. Okay, so this is what you're looking for if you have a big sell down. The 80, okay, on your 8 SMA here, your 78.96. And then we have your 200-day right below that at 78.28. So it's pretty, very, very clear. But what I like about it is look at the nice separation that we have between your 200-day, your 21-day, and your 50-day, and they're all on the upswing. Very, very bullish. So any kind of pullback, even if it comes all the way to this 8-day or even the 21-day, that's still very, very bullish. Okay, so again, just watch this. The key levels here is you want to watch the top of that candle. That's that 81.62. The top of this candle, which is 80.85. Okay, and then we can follow these candles all the way on down here. Okay, so there's that 80.49, which lined up pretty nice here with that 80.41. Okay, that was a nice, good support level, and then she rallied up. But the key level here is going to be right here. Just watch these key levels. Your 80 flat, your 78.96, and then your 78.28. Very, very crucial. Now, again, obviously, if that's lost, we just follow these candles down here. Okay, you have 77.57. You have 77.34, and then we have 76.79 here. But your 50-day sitting at 76.55. Very, very nice. Now you can see where your 50-day crossed above your 100-day. Very, very nice. Your 200 days above your 200-day. Your 8 days above your 200-day. Very, very bullish chart. So any kind of a pullback, this still would be a buying opportunity as long as it held all this nice support. Okay, let's take a look here on the upside then. Okay, so what we want to watch is the top of this candle. Okay, so that is 82.50. So far today, it's got as high as 82.26. So that is going to be your break and close, is going to be the top of that candle. That's at 82.50. Now, we can look here to the left of the chart. Okay, so you have 82.83, and then we have your 83.60 level, okay, coming right across. And then, but you're realistically, what you really want to watch is this 100 SMA here on your weekly chart, okay? So this here is at 83.33. That is going to be very, very key level, okay, because you can see here where it went up there, okay? That's going to be very key. So it's not going to get blast through that 100-day, at least not on the first try. So this is your big target, your 83.33. And then I say we can look here to the left here, and then we have the top of that candle at that 83.60. Now your next levels, obviously, just follow this, is going to be 85.30. You have 85.59, and then we look to the top, that's at 85.90 coming right across here. And then we can just venture right on out here. You have 87.75, 88.57, 88.54. This is the one that we're looking for. That'd be 89, 85 next, coming right across. And then we can just follow the top of this candle here, which is what you want. That's 92.43. Follow these candles all the way up here until you get to that 95.03. But, okay, that's where you can go. The key is going to be getting above and closing above this 83.33 on a weekly chart. Very, very key. Okay, so that's what you want to look for. Now, here on the downside on your weekly, you can see how nicely it is. Your 8-day here is above your 21-day, and it's above your 50-day. Very, very nice. Okay, so that's what we want to look for. Very, very key level there of support. Okay, so basically this chart looks very, very bullish, okay? Because here you can see when you break it right on out here, see how you have a nice rounded bottom, that series of higher lows, very, very nice. And you broke through this key level right here, which was your neckline, okay? So this was that 79.29, okay? So now we're just making stair-stepping higher, and now you can look where your price channel, see how your price channel is moving on up there? Okay, it's not flattening out, which tells me that it wants to go higher, okay? So that's what we want to watch. So this is the level here, though. I can't stress enough here on this. Right there is going to be your target at that 83.33 there on the upside. That's going to be very, very crucial, okay? If you can get above that, well, then we can follow the candles up here, but this is the target that we're basically looking for. Now, in the intermediate, there is, resistant levels here, but that is what we're looking for. Now, again, just watch this key level here on the downside, that 81.62, and this one here, that 80.85 for support level. It doesn't have to get all the way down to the 8 or 21 or 50 day. This is just rising on up here, and you can see once you get that price above it, how nice it is. But this is what you want to watch, is that 80.85, because that was the breakout. But as it ran up here, that's where it broke out of. That's very nice. And then we want to look at top of this candle, because that was the same thing, 81.62. That was the high, and then we broke out. So basically here, what you want to do is watch yesterday's high at 82.50, watch that low at 80.56, and then we close at 82.21. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Remember that API report will be out today at 4:30. Okay, let's take a look here at netting gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly. Now, well, what can I say? Nothing is really happening here, okay? Now, we're right above the price right now on natural gas is sitting at 1.73. Okay, so you're sitting at 1.2. So you're sitting right there at that 8 SMA here. But now, what you can see on this 21-day, you see how nicely it's starting to curve up here. Okay, it's starting to curve up here along with this price is starting to curve up here. Very, very nice. The key is we need to close above this key level here, that 1.725, this key level, that 1.771, and then we have this 1.773 here on your weekly chart. Let me bigger up a little bit. Okay, this is very, very crucial. Now, again, if we can close above that, this is not looking not too bad here at all. I can see like the UNG here, you're up this a little bit here. The key is you just have to get over that 21-day. Okay, so here, as it came down, okay, it went below the 8-day. You can see how it fought it, okay, the whole way. Then when it went above the 21-day, look at here. You can see how, look at this candle, fought it. Look at yesterday's candle, right into it. So the key is to get above it, okay? If you can get above this key level, that's at 1.771, then you have that 1.773, okay? So it's not that far off. If you can get above that, then you can feel a lot more comfortable about taking a long, because the next target is going to be that 1.82. Then we have your 1.84. We look to the bottom there, 1.87. We look to the top, 1.88. Then we have here, you've got 1.918. And then we start up on this candle, 1.95, 1.98. And then here is your 2.0. That's what we're looking for, okay, for your big target. Now, your 50-day here is above that at 2.10. But you can see how that's coming down. That's not a good look. Okay, so your 100-day, that's how it's coming down. That's not a good look. Okay, so this needs to reverse, but I do like how this 21-day now is starting to curl up. Okay, see now the 8-day is going to be a lot more quicker. So if it can go down here and then that 8-day curl back up here, you can send that price up just rocking. So don't have any opinion here, long, short. Okay, just watch this key 21-day and watch that 8 SMA here on the upside. A close above, then she can rock higher. And, you can follow the candles, but realistically, you're going to that 2.0. That's going to be the big retest, okay? And a break above, you're going to go right to that 210. A break above, you're going to go right to that 2.16. That's the gap, okay? So that's just how it works. But right now, you got a lot of good resistance here with that 21-day and that 8 SMA. So right now, we're just a skinch above that 8 SMA here. So it's looking kind of good, but I do like the rounded pattern. Now, on the bottom here, well, what you want to do is just watch today's low so far is 1.70. Yesterday, 1.68. And then you want to go to the bottom of this candle. That's 1.64, okay, 3. So if you look to the top here, that's 1.637. So basically 1.64. That was your support level, see? So you just look to the left of the chart where this came down, and now you're holding that very, very nicely. But you're making smaller candles, but we have to see. So we had this big red candle, and then yesterday was the inside day. So far today is the inside day of that. So we have to see how that shakes out. Again, if that's lost, then we can just follow it down. You have 1.59, 1.58. Look to the bottom at 1.57, 1.52. But, big but, is it actually going to go down here? Or is it just going to be like a sideways action? Look at the sideways action we had right in here until we can get a catalyst here to ramp her up a little bit. Now, your green above your red, looking very, very good. RSI here looking good. This isn't showing much, but again, that can curl up here over time. If you can get above that 8 SMA here, that green will curl up here, and then she can go higher. Okay, so right now here today, well, again, I say I don't want to look at that short KOLD, but then who knows? If it comes off and it go below this 8 SMA here, you can take a short all the way down to that bottom there. And that cold is that leverage fund, so it trades pretty big. Like yesterday, I think it had over a 10-point swing, and that always works out good. But I'll be looking at that UNG here today, and if you can get above this, okay, then and close above that 21 in this 8-day, then I would take a pile on the shares till we get up to that 2.0 here. Okay, and then we would see what happened at that point. Okay, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour. Okay, here's your hourly chart. Now you can see here where you just stair step down, but it looks like we just might find a bottom right here. Okay, see here, you had that 1.64. That was a nice low, and then we had a 1.64. 6. Okay, so just a little bit higher than 1.643. Okay, but now you can see where it is kind of like you got a sideways action going on here. Your key level here is going to get right above this 200-day. Okay, if you can get above that, then your next target there is going to be that 1.77. Okay, so it really lines up very, very nicely here with that daily chart. Okay, so that's why you just want to use kind of like multiple time frames. You can get a look. But when you see this lowering bottom over here, and then we see a bottoming out pattern, about like what we had here. Okay, so you can see where it stair step down, and then you can just see where this is going to be. That's going to be like the bottom, and then she just started putting in. See this series of higher lows? That always is the first tell that says that she wants to run up higher. Now, again, you had that 200-day here that stopped it in its tracks. Okay, no question about that. But then it looks like here we're just going to maybe putting in a bottoms here situation here to rally higher. So what you want to watch is watch that 50-day. That's at 1.74. And then we have your price channel right above that, 1.77. See, that's the key that lines up all with those 8 days on the daily and the weekly. And then we can head for this 1.80. Okay, now again, if you can get above that, see, then we can start stair stepping this up here. See, that's why you want to use these price channels. That's what the blue lines are. Then if you can get above that, then we can look to the top of this candle. Okay, there's your 1.82. Then we just bring this over here. Okay, then you have 1.84. Then we can bring it right on over. Okay, then you have 1.95, and then bring it right on over. There's that 1.98, and then here is your 2.0. Okay, see how that is? So when you use the price channel, it gives you the good support levels on the downside. But then if you can break above that 200, then it shows you where your resistant levels are. Just bring your price channels right across. Those are your resistance levels until you get to that 2.0. And then we have to see what happens if you get up there. But right now, this just looks like a bottoming pattern has taken place with a nice higher low here, 1.64, 1.52 here, okay? So this is actually looking pretty good here. So I'll be looking for some scalps here, definitely. But we'll got to see how that, how it's going to shake out. But I'd be looking to do something with the UNG now. I like the UNG here for a simple reason. It's easy in, easy out. It's got big volume, and I like trading like 5,000 shares. So you can do the 5,000 shares very, very easily, and you can get out of it very, very easily. Okay. Same way with that cold KOLD 10-point swing yesterday. Okay, I got 5 of it. All right. But again, that worked out really good. Easy in, easy out, and there really isn't that much a risk to reward right there. Okay, that's what I got for you on the crude and natural gas here. Now remember, the API report on crude oil will be out today at 4:30. And remember, we got Fed Day. Okay, so I can see where the market is selling off here pretty good. So we got that Fed Day on Wednesday. I don't really see there's any possibility where they're going to be cutting any rates at all. Inflation is still way high. Look at what's going on here with the gas prices. But now you're coming into seasonality here, okay? So you got all your travel. So that's going to be your crude oil, your gasoline. That's going to be your hotels. That's going to be all the job hiring they need to fill all these positions here. So I really don't see where they're going to be cutting any rates anytime soon. So you got to watch the language there, and that's tomorrow. So I just want to give you a little bit of heads up. And also remember, turnaround Tuesday. So yesterday up day. Today looks like it's going to be a down day, and then vice versa. So always keep those little trends in mind. Okay, I'll be back here at midday trading, and we'll take a look here a little bit more in depth on natural gas and crude oil. All right, thanks for watching.